Welcome everybody here. We've got our first round of matches in the men's competition. JUMBUN GUNYJUY taking on Phantom Hunters here on field 1. And coming up on field 2, we have Yarrabah taking on Walkabouts, but we're about to get our field 1 action underway, and you can follow along all our matches here on the Blue Collar Sports YouTube channel. You can set alerts if you'd like to be set up to let you know when we are going live. But we're about to get underway. Our first round action here in 37th Annual Bindle Sharks All Blacks Men's Carnival. Great morning of rugby league action we had in our ladies matchups, but here we go. And it's Phantom Hunters on our left of screen here. And it'll be JUMBUN GUNYJUY. GUNYJUY. Sorry, on our screen here in the first half. 25 minutes each way, no time off in the pool games. And the first kick will end up going out on the full, so JUMBUN GUNYJUY will come straight back this way and get pretty good field position here for their first set of 6. JUMBUN GUNYJUY, their first opportunity with the football here, now 8 metres out from halfway. And on the 4th tackle now, they are 35 metres out. And that Prey just breaking down, but he's able to skip out of the tackle. And we'll bring you these team lists very shortly. and kicks it. Conversion successful. So Eli Charles converts his own try, and it's 6-0 to the run of play from the charge down. And 14 was Eric Martin, 15 was Starby Baker, 16 Braden Cassidy, 17 Jariah Getawan, 19 Carl McDonald, 20. And, good carry in front here. And skipping across, just looking to create a little bit of momentum now. Phantom Hunters work their way out of their own half. That's 3, and they're 5 metres short of halfway. Brown looking for more work. And thought about an offload, but he some good quick play into the corner. I believe that's young Walsh who will be playing out the back. And the defence now from Phantom Hunters looking to get to work, and it's Gallen. And Gallen will get an opportunity to go again. And Richard Martin. Good contact on the 11 there. Sean Phantom Hunters look to work their way into this one. Now it'll be Carroll. Carroll skips out of 1, out of 2. 3. Away again, Carroll. Brushing defenders and leaving in his wake. 14 minutes remaining in the first half, and a penalty there. Just compounding things. Paddy Gallen just directing traffic. It's the 24, Benjamin Namoa. Brown again, looking for more work. Finds his way over the line. Brown, he'll have his first try. Phantom Hunters out to a lead here. Just over 11 minutes into the first half. And just finish off through there. So we had the 20, Daniel Dunn, 21, William Charles, 22, Preston Mosey, 23, Hayden Lund, 24, Benjamin Namoa, 25, Daniel Martin. That is the Phantom Hunters, but it was a bit of an arm wrestle early on, and I probably would have said GUNYJUY look to be handling the open exchanges the better. But Phantom Hunters, they were able to jag some points off a charge down by Eli Charles, who will be our goal kicker here. And then straight off the back of that now, that was just the kickstart they needed to get going. And now they're giving themselves a little bit of breathing space. 10-0. Time that conversion is waved away. And sound out for a second, but Phantom Hunters, again, just a sustained period here at the moment of pressure with the ball has allowed the Phantom Hunters to skip out now to a 14-point lead. There's 8 minutes 20 remaining in the first half. Now conversion to be taken by Eli Charles. Just walk back in and have another look at it. But GUNYJUY, they'll have to... They need to get a hold of the footy at the moment, so they're just being starved of possession currently. Charles moves in and waved away again. The GUNYJUY, so they need to get a hold of the footy here, start working their way back into this one. And Carnival footy, need to maintain touch, can very quickly can get away from you. Over halfway now. And they're just rolling their sleeves up at the moment, Phantom Hunters, in this their first matchup, first round action here at the Bindle Sharks. This will give them a good opportunity here, GUNYJUY. They'll get some footy and they'll be pretty early in the piece here. You'd say they'll be inside Phantom Hunters half. All going to plan. And they've got a set piece and some strong defence there. As tying up the middle. Yeah. In the past, been a member of the Blackhawks Host Plus Cup side, currently playing his footy out at North. As they come away here to the left, GUNYJUY, 18 metres out, or 20 metres after being driven back a couple. You get a couple, you lose a couple. Now they set to the right. Taken down 15 metres out, fifth and last. On a fifth second option, can they come up with? And it's kicked out a dummy half, but it's played at, so they'll get another set of 6 here. And this will give them an opportunity to get back into this one. Just to the right of the uprights, jinking, darting, nothing to found there, but another penalty. Hunters just hanging in there defensively at the moment, but they won't want to give GUNYJUY too much ball here. Strong carry, drag down 2 metres out. And one James Quinn at dummy half. That goes out the back. Jinking. Just dragged down by the fingertips is the number 7, Ketchell. Dummies once, twice. Can't find a break in the wall at the moment there, Lawson. O'Quinn. Held it up. By Anemola. Now they're set deep to the right. First pass can't find the mark. There's a kick in behind though with a bounce. Well, the bouncing ball, anything's got to happen there. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. JUMBUN will get the football back, and repeat set as good as points there as they start to mount a little bit of pressure. They looked to mount pressure early in the first half and looked on top for a period there, but they just lost a little bit of control. This Phantom away to the left now. Gallen plays out the back to Carroll. Drag down right on halfway in the first half. You can hear the siren going off on field 2 in the background there. And it's back down, 25 metres out, just to the left of the uprights. Oh, loses his footing. Scheming. Dempsey is short. Last. And the siren has some strong defence from the Phantom Hunters in the last tackle. And we go to half time, and it'll be the Phantom Hunters 14 leading JUMBUN yet to score. And let's see what they can do about that, and we'll take a break here in the first half action. As we get ready to go with our second half action, Phantom Hunters 14 leading JUMBUN 0. JUMBUN looked at possession and a little bit of momentum. Fantastic crowd in here at the Sports Reserve. Families, community coming together through Rugby League. Over on field 2, we've got Yarrabah and KSL United doing battle. You can catch that on YouTube as well. We just follow along the Blue Collar Sports YouTube, or if you share it around, like and share it, or pass it on to any family members you know might be wanting to catch up or catch any of the games for you for today on Field 1 stream here. The next game up at 3 p.m. we'll have Walkabouts taking on Cooters Green. Then we'll have the Eastern Warriors taking on Owen. And the last game of the evening, we'll see Arrows Blood Brothers. So that's your Field 1 action. And on Field 2, coming up, you will have Barry Pryor Memorial taking on the Elwanui Titans. And at 4 p.m, you'll have Thuggerah Warriors versus Rachel Sultan Memorial. And from 5, it'll be Palm Island Barracudas Gold versus Colleen Rose Memorial. And that'll wind out our day 1 action before we're back here tomorrow. Again, bringing you all the action here from the 37th annual Bindle Sharks All Blacks Carnival. As we see Phantom Hunters make their way back onto the field. You see young Hayden Lunn taking his place for the Phantom Hunters out there. Big season for Lunny at Brothers, the under-19s premiers. He had outstanding season, locking down the front row. And we're back underway with second half action. And that kick will bounce awkwardly but be secured here by JUMBUN. And they'll get first use of the footy. Phantom Hunters on the right of your screen and JUMBUN on the left. And good carry and strong contact there. Luke Mellis. First day of the carnival, both sides just looking to work their way into it. And a short kick picked up, and but the second kick just couldn't get it to go. And that'll be turned over. There's the number 6 there. Ramis Tamara just tried a little dink in behind to try and break up the attack a little bit. Secured the first bounce, but just couldn't get his foot to the second kick. And so straight away, Phantom Hunters will have an opportunity here going into JUMBUN's half. We have our teams out the back warming up for our next matchup. Fantastic 4 days of carnivals, 24 men's teams, 8 women's sides. Phantom Hunters now looking to go on the attack. Dempsey at dummy half. Niemöller.
Just an announcement, could we please have the final team list
And it's Dempsey again off the back of that out of dummy half, scheming Dempsey. Throws off a defender, still going Dempsey, dragged down now, 2 metres out. Gallen to Lunn. And that man we were talking about, young Hayden Lunn, goes over and gets himself a meat pie. And that'll be first points, Phantom Hunters, in the second half. Bit of a cult hero out Brothers' ways. He comes to the sideline. Big Lunny. And replacing Hayden will be by Daniel Dunn, making his way onto the field for the Phantom Hunters. Well, what a great start to the carnival we've had. Day one. 2 massive days coming up for you tomorrow, so we'll have some round 2 action for you tomorrow, and that'll go into our knockout stages, which will be all day Sunday. Exciting stuff. Eli Charles here to take the kick of goal. Some fantastic teams assembled. Charles now moves in, strikes it, just pushes that one away. So the Australian doctor is causing a little bit of havoc there at the moment, blowing back the breeze back into the face. So the scores will remain Phantom Hunters 18, leading JUMBUN still yet to score here, yet to open their account for the carnival so far. And 20 minutes remaining in this round 1 matchup. Taken by Gallen there. And that's that man Dunn who we just saw into the field. Carry strong defence there. And Richard Martin there. Fantastic to hear from Richard. Well spoken, and you'll catch the video on Blue Collar Sports or on the Bindle Sharks page. And the passion that he spoke about, what it means representing the Phantom Hunters. And just turns a couple back under, and that'll be Massey taken down 2 metres into JUMBUN's half. So they kick deep into the corner and going. And once again, JUMBUN work their way out of their own half. Fighting for a penalty, and they do get it. And that'll be well received from the JUMBUN boys. They've spent a lot of time coming out of their own end. And that kick will go into touch right on halfway. Well, there, folks, just some of the headaches of live streaming and being out in is that occasionally the streaming internet can just drop at times, and back with us there as we drop that Mick Carroll going on a long range run for Phantom Hunters to add another 4 points to their scoreline. And it's Freddie Lemson has the extras there. So 24 points. They've got themselves a little bit now, the Phantom Hunters. And JUMBUN, they're not going to go down without a fight. We saw that so far in the second half. They've certainly been willing to push and promote the ball, but and times in doing that, they've just turned over a little bit of footy, and they might have been worthwhile just sort of trying to build a little bit of pressure, but this is carnival footy. It's just pressure just being there. So now, Phantom Hunters. And, well, we have the carry from Kalen Rowetty, the number 11. Off, and as Phantom Hunters now back into JUMBUN territory, and that's Gallen slicing, and done by the young man, the young fullback coming across there to try and so Quinn, I believe, tried to force him into a more difficult kick, and he's done just that. But Paddy Gallen streaking away, and really is off the back of Rowetty, the back rower. And this carry back off the kickoff just kick-started that set and they were away. And it had JUMBUN on the back foot. And then from there, Gallen was able to slice through the defence and just couldn't get itself set in time. And sometimes carnival footy can be a bit like that when all the momentum feels like it's going against you. Sometimes can just feel like quicksand. And it's just hard to get that momentum back and start swinging the game back around the other way. There are only two. Lemson strikes it, pushes it away to the right. There's only 2 round games, so your for and against is vitally important when it comes to where you're going to land in the pools, the top 8 or into the second pool. So you can never switch off in carnival footy. And the ball beats everybody, just slips off the tee, so we'll have a do-over. And we're away. Deep and too deep. Just compounding errors at the moment for JUMBUN. We just spoke about what that pressure can do. And right now, they're right in the thick of it, the JUMBUN boys. strong carry met by some solid defence there from JUMBUN. The mower there dragged the ground, and it'll be Brown. Brown looking to poke his arm around the corner, and he does that. And they're away here with an offload back on the inside, and that's Champagne Rugby League. Daniel Martin with the offload, one hand free back on the inside. And Phantom Hunters. It's showtime here on field 1 at the moment. As Lund and Niemoller make their way back onto the field. It'll be Dempsey who will be taking this shot at goal. And it was Waters there. Scored the try. Nick Brown offload through the middle and then set him away. But certainly they've got a little bit of room to breathe on the scoreboard. It's allowed them to free them up to play a bit of footy. And we'll have 10 minutes remaining here in our first round, our first matchup. Dempsey moves in, and he's away with that one. And the crowd reacts. Oh, I'll just leave that one there, I think. The viewers at home can... no point pouring fuel on the fire of that one, but it's away. And now JUMBUN GUNYJUY look to get us back underway again. So 9 minutes now remaining in this matchup. And away now, it's Walsh. And it's JUMBUN GUNYJUY. An opportunity to get on the attack. Let's see if they can open their account. Set to the right. Lovely ball. And just like that, how quickly things can turn. And Terrell Anderson going over. And it was young Walsh who scooped up the short kickoff. And JUMBUN GUNYJUY open their account. Actually, the names might not be lining up here. That's young Jason Broom taking the kick at goal there, and he's successful. So apologies there. We had young Seamus Quinn listed here in the 1. That's Jason Broom. It was originally listed in the 9. But running on at fullback here for JUMBUN GUNYJUY. Outstanding young talent up at the Herbert River Crushers. Now off the back fence. And this is what gets the punters back. Dempsey in that one. Whoop, juggles, but he's held on to it. And now a little bit of momentum here, but the offload goes, and it's Nick Brown. He's able to get his hands on it for Phantom Hunters, and now they'll go back on the attack. Now Brown again, and Brown just buries the head, and the ball pops out. And it'll be Broom that secures it, and it'll be a knock-on call. So JUMBUN we'll get a hold of that. 6 minutes remaining here in our first men's matchup. And knocked on over the try line, so it'll bring it back out for a tap. And met in a strong defence by Charles Brown in there as well, and Broom. And they go away down the right-hand edge, but just can't quite crack that Phantom Hunters wall at the moment, and just got to play it down. Looks to be in some discomfort. And just no time off in carnivals until we reach the finals. He looks to be getting back to his feet. Looks like the number 3, Matthew Ivy. No, not quite able to get back to his feet. So a little bit of concern there. He's in a fair bit of discomfort. He's back to his feet now. And actually might have just been in a little bit of discomfort because I think he might have worn one in the nether regions. So that might be. So, well, geez, thoughts are with the young fella there. That's never nice. Now out the back. And scheming to make. Now that kick goes high. It's bouncing. It's awkward. And now scooped up out the back. And a good kick chase from JUMBUN. Now Phantom Hunters have to work it out of their own end. It's that man, young Charles. And somehow he's managed to stay in the field of play. And he drags a penalty there. And Karma heads. So they'll take the touch. And that'll go out. About 4 metres short of halfway. But Phantom Hunters now with 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Daniel Martin with a strong carry just come to the sideline there. Now number 10, Thomas Massey, dragged down, 30 metres out. Niemuller skips under one. Cassidy there, now it's away. And JUMBUN gets the bounce. And they're away for their second try. So against the run of play, JUMBUN. They've got their second try. 2 minutes remaining here in this first round action of our men's carnival. won't waste any time with this shot at goal. And that conversion successful. So 32 points to 12. Broome converts both. And just over 60 seconds remaining in this matchup. So GUNYJUY fighting their way back towards the back end, but the clock is going to beat them. And it'll be a first up victory, Phantom Hunters. Very good in patches. It's early doors as far as carnival footy goes. But that one into the breeze, looking to sit up, and it does. And they're away, Phantom Hunters. Cassie. But they've called it back. And we'll have a penalty here. Might have been accidental offside. Might have been a touch there. Now Broome with the ball. He wants to take touch. 25 seconds remaining. They'll play this one right out with the breeze starting to pick up out the back. Was able to get plenty of purchase on that one. And we have full time get blown over on field 2. Now a little grubber out the back by our try scorer. And now Phantom Hunters are going to bring it back with interest. 2 seconds remaining. Tries to milk a penalty, doesn't get it. And the referee will blow time off. So didn't quite get the play of the ball there, but that's the first one in the books. What a great game we had. Phantom Hunters 32 defeating GUNYJUY 12, and that's our first men's matchup in the books. Coming up for you next, we will have Walkabouts taking on the Palm Island Barracudas Green. So stick with us here on Blue Collar Sports.